Hey, it's Tyler Bowers. Start again. Hey, it's Tyler Bowers. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and you're watching 5 Minutes with Fletch.
What's the difference between riding like a 454 stroke and a 500?
Quite a big difference. So for example, my Kawasaki DocWob Imports KX 500, it's the same since I want to say I think 87 to 2004. It was the same bike. They didn't make any changes. So you're looking at, I'm not real good at math, but maybe 30-year-old technology, right? At least 30-year-old technology.
33-year-old.
Yeah, about at least 30-year-old technology. So, a lot of things were different. We have a steel frame on these bikes. They're not super symmetrical. The suspension is just not quite as up to par. There's been a lot of advances in dirt bikes over the years as people push the limits. The riders and teams test and they push the limits, and the bar gets set higher and the bikes get better and better and better. The 500 is also about twice the power of a 450. So
yeah, it's only classed as 50.
Yeah, I mean that's why they quit making them. Apparently they were too fast. It was too dangerous. So
Nothing ever too fast.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Nothing's ever too fast.
As long as you can clear the rockers leap on it, you're good to go.
Yep. So yeah, there's a few big differences. But yeah, this one here is dialed in pretty good.
So what was the day like today? Controlling a 500 round Foxhill, so it's a track we've never ridden before on a bike that you've ridden it once before then.
Yep.
And you've had to do it around a new track. So what was it like?
Man, honestly, it was pretty cool. I know this place is pretty legendary, so it's cool to be here. The crowd is absolutely insane. The people here are a really good time. So off the track, I'm having a lot of fun. On the track, however, it's a little bit different story for me. As we go along, we're 2 motos in. We got 2 motos tomorrow still. I'm starting to learn the track. I think we only had a 4-lap practice, I believe.
Yeah.
Practice was 4 laps. So it was time practice. So a track that you've never seen before, never ridden before. Within 4 laps, you gotta lay the hammer down. So I was able to kind of watch a couple practices before me and look at the track yesterday, and kind of get the gist of what was out there. But everything feels so much different when you're on the track. So each time we go out, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. I'm starting to have spots that I would consider as my marks. I have my lines on the track that I shoot for and I aim for, and I know where I'm going to go now. I mean, the first moto, to be honest, I was getting the hills confused. Some of the hills have jumps at the top. Some of them have corners immediately. Some of them don't have corners for 300 feet. So I was having a hard time the first moto even gauging where I was at on the track and when to let off the throttle.
So where are those points where you're like, yeah, I know what I'm doing here. I can get on that throttle?
Yeah. Just as you get more comfortable, you start knowing, okay, this is that jump. I could hit this jump as fast as I can and scrub it and maybe over jump it and gain some time there, or hey, this is that hill that I need to chop the throttle before the top of the hill and maybe even get on the brakes so I can make the turn. You know what I mean? Same thing with the lines. You start finding like, okay, I'm gonna hit this jump pretty hard, so I jump out further and I can catch that line on the outside and come back in. You just kind of have your spots and you feel more comfortable.
So do you know where you finished each race?
I think I went 18-18 each race. Yeah, it was very disappointing. Yeah, I was pretty angry.
You made it top 20.
Yeah,
probably plus 40 riders. So
yeah. I will say that the seriousness is the level everybody's taking this is a lot higher than I imagined. When I got the call, it was a fundraise. Oh yeah, let's come have fun. But I get here and man, it's the real deal. It's literally like VMXdN. So I think if I come next year, if Doc will have me back, I'll be. I've got some plans.
I had a blast hanging out with Tyler Bowers and Team USA at VMXdN. Part 2 of this video is coming soon. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If anybody would like me to try and interview someone that I haven't done already, put it down in the comments.